Okay, well, I'm here with Ryan Huska, head of our Next Generation game. Want to take a little bit of a look back down memory lane, but first of all, how much of your confidence in your current role coaching the NHL can you attribute to your time in the AHL, just everything you learned, the experience you gained?
I think a lot of it. I mean, everybody talks about the American League as being a good training ground for the player, but it's the same thing for coaches. And in my situation, I came out of junior hockey where you're working with younger guys, and this was my first step into working with men, if you will, and dealing with some younger guys that are on the cusp of being NHL players, but also some older guys that I felt like were close to my age a little bit. So you learn how to work with those type of players as well, who may be trying to hang on, who may be leaders for your team. And it gives you a good understanding of what the players, or the differences of the players when you move from junior to the American League, for sure.
Yeah, and kind of going off that, you take a look at guys like Zary, Wolf, Pospisil, those guys who are just really pushing in their career right now. How important is it that they did take that step in the AHL and spent their time there?
I think there's such a great benefit to having your young prospects play a year or two or three or longer in the American League, because everybody always feels like hey, I should be ready to play right now, and they expect that, but the reality is it's a hard game. And when you try to jump right into the NHL without having that experience in the American League, it's even that much harder. So I think having those young guys have an opportunity to play against older, stronger players is critical. Having them watch some of the older players that we have in the minor league system to see how they approach their day in and day out routines is such a benefit for them. And I think it's allowed our younger guys this year, or it has set them up for success, if you want to put it that way, because they have a better understanding of how you have to act and behave as a pro, both on and off the ice.
Yeah, and kind of taking a look at the benefit of, because you spent some time in Stockton with that team as well, moving that, you're not moving the community, but you have that community here now for both teams in Calgary. How much has that kind of helped? You're watching guys like, we just talked to Dennis Gilbert as well, who are building fans with the Wranglers and then moving up and kind of bringing those fans right up to the Flames.
Yeah, I mean, if you're speaking about that side of things and the brand that we're trying to create here, I think it's an awesome thing. I know, certain people are interested in the younger guys, the first round picks, the second round picks that are playing professional hockey now, so they want to watch them play. And it's a great opportunity for them to see what all the noise is about these players and what type of player they're actually like before they have to pay to come and watch them at the NHL level. So it's a real benefit, I think, for people to be able to see the younger guys, but it's also a benefit for us having them around. I mean, you're able to watch games live all the time here. If we're ever in need of a player, we're able to get them really quickly when they're not on the road. So there's a lot of positives about it.